Hey, good evening, everybody. Kenny B here from Cities and Suburbs. The 7th of January, a brand new year for all of us. The 7th of January, and just checking in real quick. It looks like we had a nice snowstorm today here in Charlton, Massachusetts. Looks like we probably banged on the door of about 12 to 13 inches, and I don't know what you guys think. Do you think it was a accurate forecast or not? I thought we'd probably get 6 to 8 plowable inches here in southwestern Worcester County, but hey, we got it right up until about 4 o'clock, and you know, we did the shoveling, we did the thing, and be safe, and the roads are nasty, and you know, and welcome to the winter in New England. You know, by the way, Wednesday it's supposed to rain, and you'll get that free car wash, you know, to get all the salt off from this storm. But I don't complain about it. I just don't. Well, why complain about it? You complain about Mother Nature doing its thing? Come on. Or doing her thing? So anyway, be safe. It's a slightly heavy, light snow, but you know, the older you get, the heavier it gets, no matter how fluffy it is. Patriots lost today 17-3, and at home. And I'll tell you, again, it wasn't like when the Patriots blew out the Tennessee Titans 50-something to whatever it was during that Snow Bowl years ago, that snow game. And Brady took every snap. He never sat down, right? Even though he's blown the other team out, which, Anyway, story for another day. But it was a good day in football, and today is the last day for the NFL. And you know, the winners will go on and the losers will go home. Patriots will finish up 4-13. Speculation is that Bill Belichick will not be our head coach next year. What have you? I think he'd be great at coaching a team that's already got everything in place. You know, got the quarterback, got the, you know, just needs a couple of tweaks here and there, but a really good head coach, you know, to bring you to the promised land. And I think that could be Bill, you know. But organizationally, you know, the franchise has to figure out where it wants to be in the next 3 to 5 years. So last week, you guys, Worcester is the most obese city in Massachusetts, okay? The most obese city, the state average is about 24.5. Okay, Worcester is at 30.3%. It looks like with the adult obesity rate equaling 30.3%, and this edges out the state's average of 24.5%. Worcester adults who don't exercise. Okay, these are all factors. And by the way, this was a report put out from 24/7 Tempo, published on December 27th. And so it's very recent. Adults who don't exercise in Worcester is 21.8%, so 22%. Adults who report poor or fair health, 11% in Worcester. The state is 10.8%. So adults with diabetes, 8.20%. The state average is 7.7%. Adults who get 7 hours of sleep a night in Worcester is 33.3%. All right, the state average is 31.6%. So, and that's a lower number, you know. So it looks like also too 1 in 4 high school and middle school students in Massachusetts are overweight or obese. So you compare that to America, okay? So, by the way, I go into the Charlton Villager, the local newspapers, and I look at what the school lunches are, and oh You know, I mean, they are just chicken McNuggets and not McNuggets, but chicken nuggets, mashed potatoes, starch, frozen food, pizza. Um, school lunches are terrible. So we're having a problem with child obesity, of course. But that's also education. You can't keep taking your kid to McDonald's, right? It's not going to work, and it's not really affordable anymore to go to any fast food place. But it looks like nationally, 41.9% of adults in America, 41.9% of adults have obesity. Black and Latino adults have the highest obesity rates at 49.9% and 45.6% respectively. People living in rural communities also have a higher rates of obesity than the people living in urban or suburban areas, which I've got to dig on this one because we dig deep because we know that people that are overweight, in urban areas have low access to really good food, probably on a SNAP benefit, and really, you could take that $15 that you're going to spend on your kid tomorrow at McDonald's. You could take that, buy yourself a whole split chicken, throw some ingredients on that with a couple of red potatoes and some green beans. You could feed your family for 3 days on that, so you don't need to go, to the dollar store or any of these places that sell crappy food. And so it is education. It says obesity rates are also increasing among children and adolescents, with nearly 20% of the United States children ages 2 to 19 having obesity problems, okay? And so it's just really, let's look at some of the more obese states, okay? West Virginia, 41% obesity rate, Louisiana, 40%, Oklahoma, 40%, Mississippi, 39.5%, have the highest rates of adult obesity. District of Columbia, 24.3%, Colorado, 25%, Hawaii, 24.9%, have the lowest adult obesity rates. So, it's interesting when you start moving into different sections of the country, where you can find, it is a problem, and obesity. We remember when COVID was, raging through the United States, which they say we're in a second wave pandemic. If you go to the World Health Organization today, and I was looking at that, we're in a second wave of COVID, and there's a lot of more infections going around, and a variant, and this and that. But you couple that with, being overweight, and I'm not calling that out, anybody out. I mean, there's definitely, hereditary issues why people are overweight. But you know what? If I have to hear another gosh dang Burger King commercial, okay, or this commercial and that commercial, it just encourages you to eat really bad food. Now, the burger joints, they have their merit, and they're fun. Let's go grab a burger and whatever. Yeah, you can't live on it, though. You can't live on McDonald's. You can't live on Burger King or Wendy's or, any place. You can live on what you can make at home. But you also have to know what you're buying at home, too. And it's not mac and cheese. It's not all this frozen stuff. And it doesn't take much to cook fresh, And so in the urban areas, I really related to education, economics, availability of good food, the government giving benefits to people and cards. And when you go to a food pantry, generally it's older food, but I believe, I went to the market the other day and there was so many people in front of me just purchasing a lot of bad food with a SNAP benefit card, you know, bad food meaning cookies and things like that, you know, and I have potatoes and a chicken, you know. I don't make a lot of money, but I want to eat good, and I know what eating good is and what it is not. And next time your kid is screaming for McDonald's food, you know, Mommy, let's go to McDonald's. I would say, you know what? Resist, okay? Say we're going home. We're gonna have your favorite thing: broccoli, rice, and chicken. Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, we got a lot of work to do in this country. Let's wake up. Let's go. Kenny B here, signing off. Take care. See you next time on City to the Suburbs. Go Patriots next year. Bye-bye.